Welcome to the Hit 30.
Hit 30.
Fifth Harmony. Single is All in My Head. The album is 7/27. It's out now. Lauren, Dinah, and Camilla. Welcome, ladies.
What's up?
Hello, thank you for having us.
Hello.
Welcome, ladies. You've been very busy over the last couple of weeks. You're in Japan.
Yes.
How was it?
South
What was-
America, Japan.
Now
we're in Australia.
We said the same thing.
Oh, what was your favorite thing about visiting Japan?
The toilets.
Because they're
I am not. No. These toilets.
the wall?
I literally took a picture of them because of how much love I have for them.
friend
They
has
are
one.
the most
that's
high-tech
beautiful.
toilet, and they're everywhere. They're in the public bathrooms.
are.
They're in the hotel, fancy hotel, the airport. It's
Clean.
everywhere. It has a privacy setting, so if you're like, not really wanting anybody to hear what you're doing, you can play it, and it's just like amazing sounds play. You can like, it has a little button that you can press for
Go straight up there.
Sounds like
some
time.
cleanage.
Oh my God, wait.
It's
Right in there.
At
amazing.
the airport,
I asked this question.
at the airport, when we got to Tokyo, I saw the toilets and I pressed because I didn't understand what it said.
right?
No, not the privacy button. There was just literally, there's a picture of butt cheeks with a spring
Little
of
spring in the
water.
middle.
And so
Looks
I
like a
was
whale.
what is this? So I pressed the button
got wet.
and I was already this is the toilet. I was already off the toilet. So I pressed it and
She's
the
like a
spring of
drinking
water
fountain.
literally shoots at my face.
It's like a bubbler at high school.
And wet my entire. I was wearing a onesie. Wet my entire onesie. I was yeah. But the next time I knew what it was for.
All right.
So I stayed sat there.
Also, they're really clean and respectful, which is beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bloody
Yeah.
great culture. So, if you
Beautiful.
Moving on from
So
toiletries.
we love Japan.
love
That's how
Japan,
much we love Japan. We
I
talk
mean,
about their toilets.
does that mean that you guys are loving Pokemon Go?
Oh my gosh,
What
I just
is
got
that?
that.
You gotta
I
get
just
this.
downloaded it.
I need to get
You
it.
have to play.
I
used
was
to play
literally-
Pokemon
You
when
don't
I
need
was
to get
little.
it. You don't need to
Pokemon
get
was
You
my
do.
obsession
taking
when
up
I was little.
all of his time.
I was gonna tweet, what the hell is a Pokemon
Don't
Go?
start. I'll start a fight with you.
But
You
I
might be
thought,
small and
I
nimble, but
thought I
I'll
would
punch
get a lot of flack for that.
In a
What
nice
is it
way.
though? What is
It's a
it?
game.
It's like a virtual game where you go hunt Pokemons. I don't
Didn't they
really
have
care.
it before?
It's the world's best gift. It's basically the best game that's ever existed.
Greatest time waster.
That's true, but I caught a
Welcome to
Ryodan
America.
in the reception at Sony, so if you need to download it, there's a Ryodan waiting out there. So that's a little heads up. Just wondering if you were in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is going to be a strange question from an Australian
love
radio host. But we, Shadow Sister and I, our producer, we went to Dancing with the Stars, the grand final in America.
You saw it?
We saw you and we loved it.
Thank
But
you.
a question. You guys were wearing these gorgeous glittery silver outfits, except for you, Camilla.
I know.
What? Was that intentional or did
No,
something go amiss?
there
I
was-
thought that.
No, there was an outfit malfunction.
I thought that might have
And
been
so
the
the
case.
day before, I had we had come up with a sketch for my outfit. I tried it on, it didn't work.
Oh, no.
And 2 seconds before, they brought all these options that were literally, I was drowning in them. They were so big on me.
petite.
They were so big on me, and so the only one that fit was that one.
Well, you looked
So I was
heaven,
like-
but I was sitting in the audience. Going, something's gone amiss here.
Like the pictures where it's something doesn't fit.
The outfits were freaking heavy.
Yeah, all the
They were
sequins
so
and the beads
heavy.
and
So I don't
stuff.
think you would have lasted anyways.
Yeah, I know.
With
I
how
think
tiny
it would have
you
just
are.
dragged
She
me
would've
down.
been like-
Oh, you all look great, and that's when we got to see Flex All in My Head for the first time.
Yeah,
Ah.
we performed it again here in Australia. When we landed, we performed at The Voice.
Yes.
We performed Flex. And it was so cool to perform in front of Jessie J. I freaking love her.
Oh my God, she's
Yeah?
so sweet.
I love
Yeah.
her.
She
That's
came
my
up to us
girl.
before the performance. and hi.
She gave us a
She's so
big
dope.
hug, each and every one of us, before we performed because she knew how nervous we were.
Yeah.
I was going to say something on that because you guys came and did an acoustic for us a couple of years, or last year, I guess,
Yeah.
and you did Sledgehammer. And when you guys were practicing, we surprised a fan, and she kind of sang with you guys.
Oh my God, I remember that. That was
That
so
was so
fun.
cute. She was in that room.
Yeah, but there's a moment, Dinah, when you were singing,
What?
and I think Lauren, you turned to her and went, "That was Jessie J, girl," and you were like, "Oh my God, thank you."
Studio. Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, Dinah's always hitting them notes, so I probably did. Every
pretty
time,
good.
every time Dinah hits a note, you know she's hitting a bomb ass note when I'm like,
Make the face.
looking straight at her. I'm like, oh girl.
Ah, so nice. You did do The Voice, but you guys, we came to know you via X Factor. Wondering now, 4 years on, would you do the same audition songs that you did for X Factor, or would you change it? I think, so Dinah, yours was If I Were a Boy from Beyonce.
Yes, I was. That was my 7th choice. I actually didn't perform that one first. My first.
Oh
song
my
I
God, they
sang
shut
on
you
stage-
down?
They did. Simon stopped me. I was scared. He made me sing. What? My first choice was I'd Rather Go Blind by Etta James.
Oh,
And I was almost at my favorite part, and he stopped me. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is the end. This is the end. He's like, do you have any other choices? I named out my favorite song by Jessie J, Big White Room. I named out all my other favorite songs. And my last choice was If I Were a Boy. But I never rehearsed it. I didn't know the track or where to start. I didn't know anything of it. But I
So
took
you
the
would
chance.
change it now.
I actually wouldn't.
Well, it worked.
I would have been the same
Yeah.
song. Yeah.
It worked. What about with like these days? I mean, you guys, I'm gonna say the biggest girl group in the world right now. You got it.
It's out there.
You got
Out
that.
there.
But what about
Like
like,
the sound effect.
you know, they're always creating more. I mean, there's another season of everything. America's Got Talent, and there's X Factors are all coming through. What about like the new Spice Girls spin-off? Have you girls seen the?
No.
There's like a woman
Gem, I think it's
empowering
called.
with the Spice Girls backed approval. Do you guys kind of like support each other? Like, do you go yes, or in the back of your mind you're like golf clap like?
Like other girl groups, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, we're super supportive of other girl groups. Like I think it's a really dope message to be out like multiple women, and we know what we go through, you know, and we know how hard it is. So like I mean I personally, and I speak for all of us when I say it, like we just give mad support to any girls out there doing their thing and putting out that positive message. We all want to support that.
I just hate
Yeah.
every other male radio announcer.
That's actually the truth of it.
I'm in
though.
competition.
Let's get to the album 727.
Yes.
There are a lot of features on there from like hip hop, R&B kind of artists.
Yeah.
Missy Elliott, Fetty Wap, Ty Dolla Sign.
Yeah, we like them.
Nowadays, do you guys still consider yourself a pop group, or what are you thinking? Are you R&B?
We're a pop
Music,
group.
we're
We're a music group.
It's fancy
put
a
out
music
some
group.
I think we just have a bit more of an edge now that we're speaking of 727. There's more of an edge to us. I think we got more in tune with that this time around. The first time with our album Reflection, we were still trying to figure out who we were at the time. And with that time that we had, a year and a half, we kind of were honing into who we were and like, okay, what's this? Like what are we going to sing about now? What kind of sounds are we going to start playing around with? So we've had a great team and great producers who were in the room with us, and they were great at taking in our input and like creating our visual.
A lot of good
So-
producers on the,
Yeah,
Tinashe.
Stargate, Tinashe,
Yeah.
Max Martin, all of them. So they've been amazing and great listeners. So thanks to them. Now you have 727.
And I mean, a lot of the songs they evolve around men. I'm just presuming the album's about me. I mean, did someone sit you down at the start and go like, because you guys are traveling the world, you were in South America, Japan, now Australia.
Yeah.
Did someone sit you down and go, so men, like that's
So
not
about-
gonna happen for a
about the
few
big-
years?
Dude, that's so true though.
Yeah.
That's so true.
Or
I
it's
haven't
just-
seen a boy in like. I mean, well, wait, no. I mean, like I haven't interacted with a guy my age, like at a normal setting, like in a party, like in a long time, like
Do
a
you
few
miss
months.
that, or do you?
Yeah, I miss that for
like,
sure.
Do you want that part of your life back?
I mean, I feel like there's ways to still have that, but I think we were just in Tokyo, and like here, I don't really know a lot of people. Do you know what I mean? And we're there only for a few days, so it's not like we can establish like friendships and kind of do that. But I think like back at home, if I have a day off, like I like to kind of like see people.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
'Cause you want to keep healthy relationships.
Yeah, totally. I mean, it's definitely hard. Like but you can't have everything.
I'll be your Australian port of call, girls.
Wait, what'd you say? Wait, what'd you say?
A tumbleweed just.
I'll be your Australian
Yeah, port of call.
protocol. I don't know what that means, but I think she likes us.
Can you get on this accent?
Ah.
You can give him a call when you arrive in the port.
Protocol.
This guy.
Crazy fans in Australia, all the harmonizers all over the world, have been loving the new music, but at times do you find, girls, that they can get a little overwhelming or a little bit scary or anything like that, or you just go, we just love you just the way you are? I mean, they're so passionate.
I mean, we have like a relationship close with our fans. We usually treat them like we're friends, like we've known them forever. I mean, a lot of them we've met over social media, so when we see them in person, it's kind of cool. It's like refreshing. It's like, hey, I remember you.
Oh,
I
yeah,
remember we
yeah,
used to
yeah.
kick it on Twitter. Like that's what it was. But it's definitely cool just to see the reaction and just to feel the love in person
Yeah.
with our fans, especially because we're from overseas. But definitely sometimes it can be a little overwhelming because people don't really understand our schedule, like what happens behind the scenes. But we honestly give all our love to our fans.
Yeah, I think,
know that.
like at the end of the day, they are the reason why we're here. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And I feel like, no matter how tired you are, no matter, what the situation is, like you have to keep in mind that those people are there to love and
I think
support
that's the
you.
best attitude,
And you have
Camilla,
to
yeah.
and you have to just give them all of that love because that person doesn't know that you're tired or had a bad day. Like if you're like nasty or rude to somebody, they're just gonna leave sad, and it's like, why would you want to do that to somebody?
Impression.
I think it's really important to make sure that you're giving all the love that you can
As
to
much as you can.
to the people that have they're the reason why we're here.
That's
so.
nice.
I got a good question when we said that we're catching up with you today. Someone asked a question, and I was like, that's a good question. I have a pump-up song. I've got a calming song. Individually, what are those two songs for you? We'll start Camilla.
Pump Up song, Jumpman by Drake.
Oh, John,
That was great.
John, man, that boy up to something.
Hey.
I won't sing them all for you, but yeah.
I like it with the
Ooh.
Australian accent. That's funny. And calming song, Holocene by Bon Iver.
Oh, it's quite eerie and
Yeah.
I need to listen to that one.
haunting.
It literally just makes me sigh. Like as soon as the song comes on, I'm like,
Ooh,
Dinah,
yeah.
you're up.
My pop-up song would have to be This Is What You Came For, Rihanna featuring Calvin Harris.
Oh, really?
That's my pump-up song. But then my mellow song would have to be, why am I throat? I'm so sick.
Do you
I'm
want a
so
water?
sorry.
Get you a little H2O.
I got so sick for a couple of days.
I love that show.
My mellow song, it would actually be that one by Imogen Heap. Where are you? What the hell is going?
Hide and
That's
seek.
my favorite one. Hide and seek. Hide and seek is my jam.
Probably too young to watch the OC.
No,
The
what's that?
OC?
Wait, I feel like I saw commercials of it when I was little in between
Yeah.
Disney Channel.
For
but-
sure.
What's your songs?
Pump up song, I'd say Worst by Drake.
Oh,
And
Worst behavior.
worst
Worst.
behavior. And calming song, I'd say something by Daughter. Anything by Daughter.
That's good.
Yeah.
Check out Milk by the Kings of Leon. Milk by Kings of Leon is a very sad song. That shit makes me
I
cry.
love Kings of Leon.
their old stuff especially.
They're so beautiful.
From like 2006, that kind of
yeah, your
the
sex is on
good
fire
stuff.
type.
Yeah.
The Hit 30.